Hey you, I know you might be socially awkward, but let me shine some light on it for you. When you hear the word socially awkward, what comes to mind? You may think, bad at speaking, bad at talking with people, not really that good with talking with people, everything and anything negative when it comes to people. But the truth is, where there is negative and darkness, there's also a bright side to it. Let's talk about it. When it comes to being socially awkward, have you ever thought about you can end conversations easily and quickly without even having to feel bad about it? You know how you're talking to somebody and it just goes silent and it's just awkward and both of y'all like, what to say next? Or how do we feel this silent space? And y'all just sitting there. But if you don't want to talk, you can use that to your advantage. So being socially awkward ain't as bad as you think it is. And if you don't really want to talk to somebody, make it awkward. Enjoy it. Have fun with that awkward silence. Like, okay, you can use that as your getaway route and get out of that conversation with that person you don't really want to talk to. And now you don't have to feel bad about it. And that'll go a little bit something like this. Hey, did you see the game last night? No. Do you watch sports? Not really. Oh, okay. Something else too when it comes to being socially awkward is it's a reminder that you're weird. Yeah, I said it. You're weird. But before you beat me up or click off of this video, let me explain to you what I mean by you're weird. When I say weird, I mean as in you're different, because nobody is specifically the same. You can be similar to somebody, but you're not the same, meaning that everybody is different in their own way, meaning that everybody's unique, meaning everybody's weird because you're different. If you're different, you're weird. So in this sense, you're weird. And on top of that, it's your own style of communication at this point in time, meaning that this is how you talk or this is how you communicate with people. You may not be good at it, but it doesn't mean that you're stuck that way. It's just where you are at this point in time. Like I said, it may not be the best right now, but something you can do to feel better about it and overall just get better at communicating starting now is accept the way you are, speaking wise and communicating wise. Like, okay, this is my starting point. The only place you can go now is forward. And on top of that, when you accept yourself, you become more comfortable with yourself. And when you become more comfortable with yourself, you're going to be at peace and you're going to be able to be yourself more often. And you and I both know when you're yourself and you're comfortable, you're not going to really be socially awkward. You're going to be yourself, feeling free and doing as you please. But the main gist of this one is to start messy and clean up as you go. And remember to use the skills you have now, push forward, and embrace being socially awkward. Because it's not all bad. It's not all bad. It's not that bad. If you feel better about being socially awkward, go ahead and hit the like button and make it that much more awkward, and it helps the video. You probably never thought about this, but being socially awkward could help you get more in tune with your imagination too. You might be asking, Ryan, what are you talking about? How would that possibly help me get in tune with my imagination? And why would I want that? Well, for one, if you're socially awkward, you're not really that well with talking with people, and when you're not sure what's going to happen with people, anxiety happens. And when anxiety happens, things go downhill. But let me give you a disclaimer, in my opinion, on anxiety. Anxiety is proof that you're a creative person because you create an entire world inside of your head. If you can create an entire world inside of your head, what would you call that? Extremely creative. Because with that world, it's what you believe is going to happen because you're not sure what's going to happen. And if you're still wondering, how is that good in this situation? If you're anxious, you're going to be freaking out on the inside. I want you to think about this. If you take anxiety and flip it on its head, what do you get? You get pure confidence, because anxiety is confidence kryptonite. You take anxiety away from the confidence, you're going to be your own superhero of your own journey. So think about this. If you're not worrying about something, you're going to be confident by default. But in this case, you'll be able to use your imagination to not only get out of being anxious, but you can use it to have fun in a sense. Kind of like how you were when you were a kid, when you were always having fun or doing things that were inside of your head or playing with sticks and rocks and all of that good stuff. But when we got older, things changed. We got grown and your imagination might have dropped down, stooped out. But at the end of the day, it's always two sides to a coin. And on this side, you would take the negatives and flip it to the positives. If you still don't feel good about being socially awkward, think about this. Everybody has to start somewhere. So whether you were away from people for a long time or isolated by yourself and didn't really care for people, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. But I also want to let you know that if you want to begin to start talking to more people and get out there or just try new things and be around people, now I ain't saying you have to do it a long time, I'm just saying in general, if that's the case, start where you are, use what you have. Use the social battery you have. Use the communication skills you have, and just go forward with that. But hey, I do want to know, what do you think about being socially awkward? Do you see the bright side of it? I surely hope so. But if you have a hard time starting conversations, check out this video over here. That'll help you out a good bit and help you to get the conversation rolling. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.